Anane Sasha no secretary ma president na Sant Mampanyini ene wo mo aya adwene ama wa hyese yewura yawdom Johnson akua mo asiedu wono na enyina mu se auditor general kopem se Mampanyini be boni pafoforo din ansa na wono no wa firi honomo na Mampanyini ahwede wono so wode be ma no wo na eno na nkrofo ka ho sem bebre na mo se ebi se papa no wanyini aba akwakola wankwa china se na maburu ni mra ebi so kire mi se we de Mampanyini anya ade obi go leave aba wakwa asemi baye unka ho hwe ade wada na wakwa wo panie ana ho na dwodwo wo ade wuti oya asemi baye eze yeso kwa retirement o ene ne ni Facebook page what the reply na papa na one ne reply odi aba na enwum tu o wono di nten ene odi aba beto ho ene wo kire mu se utimi to anaye obi te se bia afia sei na ani moto now thank you oh God with our hands and voices, who wondrous things has done, in whom his earth rejoices. And we are no one because I made two. Wahoo, be a man no kurana, be your dad has blessed on our way with countless gifts of love. And so is us today. Not what I could repeat. With countless gifts. Papa, but what should I say? One should have known what the aba, him number 10, a method is the no the aba. Now, forces say, oh, shall you dear? Now, the shall a response no, or pursue what say, or buy and what bird you, my papa. Yamia born a home buying, while Boagan and I say, nay, ye in the Tochania, or say, one if they say so on retirement, then papa into memra. It's in response to what the abano a Methodist hymn book no number 10, and what this annual and one response at the ama buying.
Yanko Omei Emrashe Bedremwe, Yaka say Emrashe for Aje, a year ministerial appointment. I will do no Enina Atum, a year appointment committee, one more a report. One my elbow and my chin, no me and son, no one would have sort of ho. Nanina and say. Mpanifo mi ensebi ya ebe to odwa se wo mo so ya mpanifo a mapani abom din me kyesofo a yebo ne din se ya gina tumo no no ebe ya opani obehwe amanebo kojo ebe to odwa se dom kuma no no mo kyese wo mo ensemisa ya wo mbisa wo mo ne ho anu yi a wo mo de ema wo wo vetin bre no emu no na niam acheda nsisi so nti no wo mo wesresen ka yenyi wo mu sinchen ena me se fa ba bi kura tum se nukuradie sem no na ewo fom an utietie se de anu yie no ne ade ne baaye na na asem yi enti ena mo se da bi saafo yi miensa de ye hia wo mo ewasoafo no emu na eba ne sa na se ye de kopie mu omrahye badwam na fe mrahye dwafo no wo mo so etimi etena so na fe no fa wo mo sa soafo no monye so ma me ye on person as no na wotie said ye ni no ne koya na onte ne papa no se da bi mu de mum yanto aba na eniema ni ntimi na hoyie efa emame said ye be ya me kama asam a me hunu kwan a mesi aka no de afa favors how akomsin wanya 161 votes ya hamu nchemu no ya duosia chiripo be ye aduoso enumbi eye 60.75%. Food and Agric Minister designate Dr. Freya Koto also enya 143 votes. I don't know 53.96%. And afa kojo opon kroma enya 58.65%. Ya no ejina oma ema no oha eni eduonu. Na je se fa ba bi no NDC amanya kuo no mu mrahye badwafo ebi ato ade amasa afo yi na mo enya mo ana na mo se yi nkrofo mi asa mo reject wo mo no eti enam so ema enrada de babesi enahomachi ebenifo emiasa beto dwa se ye reject omo ye miempe wo mo ne ade no abato akoso ama ye kase de ya to
wakasa no se he ne ho adwiri no woni ase ade same akasa pa ana wo kire mu se eye ne ye pa se ndi se manwoko ni mpanyimfo mo parliament as speaker utimi se abambagwi wo mo betray party no wama yade ama ne ho adwiri papa wo se wono no amanyoko no wo mu no onim se mpanyimfo no betima ye saa de ne se na wo so ho adwiri wode ye ho ade no kan ye hunu esa meja mfi Tamale South embehye bedwani Haruna Idris was a minority leader aswase MP Muntaka Mubarak wo se wo mu mienu kra na ne ho adwiri wo mo ho se nipa mienu wei mukokoto aba na makoto amasa nkrofo no a ene wo se enye omonko a MPs ni bi wo na mu ana o mato de amankrofo ma reject wo mo ni ade a chese wo mo e kire mu se ade bia ma we ye MPP o mbe kasa nti ye hwese ye benya na after judgment no womo ensemo omo waka no NDC for de omaka omo de awi na nketie MPP for womo so ede no na yehwese ye benya na nka yabo ede ama eye etiefo na yetie de MPP manyoku no womo so womo eka na o sha sa meja mfi wo se ne ho adwiri ne yie pa ne nyanse emrahye badwafie mwa mo minority na mo se ankrofo bi wo se we kwa ne ma ne nya tumi wo se no ma ne vimpa What is hiding up penny for Nayano? And one was some vino vim pass or back party among my yokuno. If it's always a penny for you, one more party, no more no party. Or had a you woman some more party, so one no party no cry. Or so about quack of Mr. Party, about power. If it's a one more, and it may be a penny for be a yano.
Afternoon to our fellow countrymen and women. After 3 months of trial, in the highest court of this land, others refer to it as the apex court, the verdict of the court, insofar as the 2013 election petition, 2020 election petition is concerned. It was I want to highlight a few of the things that the justices said for purposes of emphasis, so I'll just highlight the salient points for brevity. Your Lordships started the delivery. Of course, the judgment of the court was read by none other than the Chief Justice of the Republic. Petition of 2013 and that of 2020. Whilst they and called for the annulment of over 4 million votes due to overvoting, irregularities, 2020 election petition was basically a challenge against the declaration of the results and not the results that the petitioner sought to challenge, but the car provided by first respondent. That is the total number of votes cast, the total number of valid votes. I want to stress the difference. It's a percentage of the total number data provided. The justices were left in no dispute, and still the Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces had crossed the threshold of more than 50 in consonance or in tandem with Article 63.3 of the Constitution 19. Had a word or two to say about the testimony of the witnesses to offer evidence himself by the presentation of a witness statement and mounting the witness box to testify. So was also adduced evidence in the trial. So there is parity of justice. PW2 and PW3, that is Dr. Michael Pesahonu, and I'll borrow the language of the court, is not small. And the least said about the evidence of these two persons, the better. Why did they say so? From the evidence adduced at the trial, their own evidence. And when they realized and left the National Collation Room of first respondent, what hitherto they abdicated their duty and their evidence unworthy of consideration, and that they should blame themselves for abandoning posts and not shift blame. In fact, the court also said that they had 2 additional agents, so that even if they left as agents in the collation room, PW2 and PW3 cannot complain of the declaration made in the Asiedu in Ketia. This is what the court said. Respondent, but that the figures declared contain errors, and in affecting the errors was contrary to Article 23 and 296 of the Constitution 1992 of this. And the answer was forthright, that there were breaches of discretion of Articles 23 and 296 of the Constitution for determination by the Supreme Court. That challenge lies squarely with the, if not exercised according to law, does not invalidate, cannot amount to an invocation of the original jurisdiction of the Supreme Court. Portions of the evidence which were quoted extensively by the justices to found the reasons, that is, for the consideration of the court.
Uguswa utie VISION1 awia prem to breka mi no mokasa de no kasa se sia no Frank Davis where counsel and afutufo ema second respondent no emu se Supreme Court de nsem to dwa se enipa miensa ene gina mudi adanse de ma John Dramani Mahama star boy na se the friend star witness metu nunu ne pesa white wo nsem bia wo kan Supreme Court ne de to dwa se na eyon worthy hu hia kwase nkomeka sa asem no esem wo kan na emu twetwe kakra ni nyina ne se wo kyerem se wo bia nse wo so wo mfiri ho na nko metumi agina strong room ho na mpo se wo mfiri ho no mo na wo two additional agents e ma amanwo kuo no a se nka nipa mienu nu ne kpesa white e kan ne de na ya de bia header ento asumukura eno e na wo so afutufo panyini ma na dan kwa akufo ado Ghana man panyini Frank Davis
emo Ghana Health Service de atudwa ya wo mo kyerem se ya senya COVID-19 cases for ya eno no ahasa ene aduonu ensia sa wo mo kyerem se nyame adom wo mo a wo mo eho ato wo mo no wom dodo empem aduoson enwotwe hanan aduanan emiensa sesia ene edu baako 611 yakwane mantam mubu a sei ena etie en region empem num 5,302 epue mantam 31 etifidu mantam 1,255 etifi epoye upper east 797 for 666 Tifi atoye upper west 411
some no so na o sha vaccines empania no egusu a ekoso nene no adru general public no na tese o so mo yi wo mu so mo ko mo de no bi mi ase ye ngo ye sikohwe ni papa ebu nkan fa so papa ne no wo mani abra mo kwa akwo no enya agrokura ne utimu se enya agrokura obi ani abra wo ekopem se October bosomi no ebesie no empania ne de egusu a ye wa manfo bi no mu ana wo mu aye rede ekwaji wo mo mpane no wo ne ensem twere ni Kofi Yesu di nkomo sei
mpenimfo no na yade ne tumi ye nti ye wo me baba yo
January miya COVID ni bi
aba kunkum nipa nkum kura wo bebre pa ansana wenya ho ye se me ba na me bewo because vaccine ye ho de da me ka titisa na ye ku school
nti se aba na ye hwehwe ho eduru na se eduru na aba na so botum aboya okwan bi so a
ne bi ana o mo ni Kofi Yesu bon komo no o mo je mpane ni wie nso o mo kasa sei
normal tani wo pa
yeah na ehunpo nti I will just say obi anye
Domi Community Clinic ho Mrs. Harriet Harrison wono ne Kofi Yesu bon komo no akirem se eni papa aba so
senya na amanfo misconception ya de no or banti ama bi na se wo mu bibia they should report back to the facility. Okay, the site of the injection ananiti be ya ne yaw, that's the only side effect for now.
Side effect ni bi no vaccine bi asa ya no eti ni waka wose COVID die ya abai ebu an ma bia wo no hobetuma ya ya uti sabia na wo mo ahwe officer in charge Domi Community Clinic Mrs. Harriet Harris dey free Ghana fo nyina mu se enya hwe obi anko na nkonko wopane ni bi pa dweni kasa ni wo kire mu se wo mu se ye je mpane ne de nenso ye nose mask hye ensa won fa wa ma ne bo emaye Kofi utime nka ma ha
Yeah, no, Yopoo.
Baby, I just see an umpania one or sena aircraft.
your private frontline workers in the Eba the Wapan, you know. Now, I did back when me who near Ewoga East Municipal, and said, at Eka said, it sounds like East Municipal Hospital, no, a year baby, I share COVID economy, no, a pack of fire, the NB, Eddie Abefi, and found a paniana, Wabono. And you know, one bit or more, mobile back on no one would keep them, Patemoa, Omenian Fiano, Edricia Echo, Yadia Biana, this is a year, and we're quite more. Enya dia oba kono mo a yade ni bi ebetimi aka na obetiti yade ni bi akofie ekra no twen eko baby a omobo panel na chese o hwe this Dr. Augustine Sego ono na oye chief medical lab technician na ono so work on biologist ana bi omo critical condition any severe condition ebe ko dikan ya wabo panel no ewo ga East Municipal Hospital okra ansana Dr. Foa akana fo yina be enye no friend so say owo panie na o mema yo beko fom owo panie na
na ha wanante kakra vaccines mpanie no ekoso no ho ama ne bobi ene wode abai
Enfifin mantam somre kunyampon ananti umpa na woni binum akasa e kasoa ene ne mpatam.
Me a little bit nervous, but omampenya wo eno na encourage me kakra. O hwe ene na bedi ekire ono na ye you know.
Vaccine yaba. Ma asa ye di line mu a ye kwakọ we. Me hwehwe bi mu dia omkeka o manimu a. Odi me say pani awo.
Oh, okay. Man, I'm feeling any unusual experience via my sister.
I'm for be ya walk kaswa na yati womo enke na omo ebo mpani na chino yentie womo.
Naturally, no, it's supposed to be like that. There's nothing so bad. So far, so good. I don't think so. Because apart from me, I've seen other people who have also
tetanus. Who got tetanus? I said, I am pepper. Difference beyond shadow.
No, penny form the down. No, make sure MMDC sa wodro. One bomb pani any be. Now, 1 minute essential for Akasa.
The Americans better about to be a idea very efficacious and efficacy. I think so. A safe. You will be minty. Bibia Benibia Musia. The Mr. Ma will be in so. Adia Banu.
Yamia woman Penya Bedanasi. They are some for say. Adiano and Yadia to be a man one idea.
I think they be a very successful share. It will be a rush.
Yawo, no say a panier noir. I am Shabby anim. Oh, quite now what be the dance yes, a drone in your drobia. Yadi Baba say nipa, Nemo de Vegi and qua
93.5.
Unknown. And so, Edda is dear, so or my phone and him say.
Yadia, a hyena COVID-19. And Chen yet is Yanya said, or more vaccination, or more common. Now, the young Siasian say, Yahoo say, with your social media. Now, would see amount for calling programs, radio programs are. Would go into a dream where Yantiasia, Kayadubonia, company, Wonko, and cassette your money. Nabedia Chiri, Wonko, and Tanaho, a young Zongo development for Embra Kuninia, and my in a so, say young Mama Zongo, at the Ashe and
Ora, it is Sulemana Abdullahi.
Yes, I'm quite a man who be only any coffee years soon. Cobon Common, Supreme Court ruling on Modia by Nay, one was a petitioner John Dramani Mahaman. Kuromu no timu se ho niema kwase wo ho ekuroma ye din ekuroma ye dede enkofo ani agese na enkofo ka Supreme Court ruling ni kwa na wie yi
Yopoo kuromu de aye din se baby atedin ya se onamu amachede de mani atata se kuromu baby amesaye bia to discuss ya na omu di ho atimi bia ewo baby we etese entertain na ye bo hu de roten asem no ba se de be ko bia ya enso musana emphasis dimbrano Ghana fete kroma ye dinsa bebia obi ani hono ma wapie ana wo bo se ana se bia wo hu se amanyeku ahodo no TV your workshop o TV the TV radio so 8 radio number paso bo sama fo ani ade wo kromo de
ya ba ewo ruling and Supreme Court e dia ba no ho e na otimi se wode atu jo chem se wa ye di na enim se baby onam no e na wa ye di na mmom ya de sitie no na so ni nyina mu no yesi adwebere asomdue eti wani beje kura no akwan papa so owre be ho nso so ana owre na ho e wo kwan papa so
ayo tilt power ye esi wo munye hwehwemu fa nsem bi ye beto dwa na krachi bi ye a wo kire mu se okoko ye test ni bi ono so no otu kwan ti no wo de sika no koye kokwaje test na ya tro so negative na kire no odwi hu no se menye sa na esema enipa bonefo sam nti no otu yafu bebiri wo pentema tu kwan na se bi kura wo covid ya na watu bibi kakra de amomo na oma ye test negative na akoso ama ebe power ye se de wo mu hwehwemu no akwakosi asiesie twan na abapie dwa anom obefo Abraham Kwabena Anan and what it you
and the findings have all come out with the true reports. And
Before Abraham Kwabena Anan ya wonom eye pani kwankyerefo a woda Noguchi Memorial Institute.
Kasia bono aso unye bi wo betumi aboa wo. Give us co capsules eno de usisi ko yem na etim unya give us ni bi betumi aboa. Give us eba Mr. Muninsa woso. Christian Council of Ghana wo mo se wo de na me esi ho. Ye bompa ni ya akomtwe ni abompa de mo man Ghana. Ni aman a kasia nura efiada etuna enom de nyina bekọ na wieye wasi oh God heal our land and only theme no Second Chronicles 7 Gawaz Eye Hospital say a match the promotion 50% who were ye free so it wani na ya na fakopie mu wo mo tesa no police station no enche mu wona mu ha okwa o mesho kama pa asida piesie nkoma wo wodi ani mu chief de ni fru ma kasie boy etie fo mo so mutumi etie bia afia aboade won so eka production team no ho Mr. Prince Adofo ekwoso kama pa ene kwasi ma fene pa kwasi nso eka ho na ne production team ni nyina wo mo eboaye e ma akase bo ne timide sommo mo amode mo messages efa Facebook ba ye no ye de mase bebere se mo timide message ye no ma ye sommo mediane ama adoma obidia ba Allen aka Yopoo mene
mame Afia nyako Abronomaa ya dam nyina se